new at noon. We're hearing from U.S. Army officials after a renaming ceremony at the Army base in Prince George this morning. The base used to be known as Fort Lee before it was changed to Fort Gregg Adams under the Biden administration to prevent Army bases from honoring Confederate leaders. But President Donald Trump recently reversed that statute, which is why Fort Lee is now again called Fort Lee. A news reporter Ben Walls has more.
This ground at one time was named in honor for Confederate General Robert E. Lee. And though the base is called Fort Lee once again, it has a new namesake, this time for Private Fitz Lee.
At Fort Lee, an old name with a new legacy. The Army celebrates Dinwiddie native and Buffalo soldier Private Fitz Lee as its new namesake for Fort Lee and unveils a sign commemorating the new Lee Gate on base. A new opportunity to remember and honor Buffalo soldiers. They were black cavalry and infantry members after the Civil War. Some, like Nina Amos, consider them as those who built the U.S. as we know today, as they were also known to build the nation's railroads and serve as forest rangers. Her grandfather, Andrew Kelly, was a Buffalo soldier too.
It gives us a starting point to be able to tell the history about the Buffalo Soldiers and actually who we are and part of our military history and why this is actually so important.
It's that history, including Private Lee's, which was acknowledged on Friday. A Medal of Honor recipient, Private Lee joined the Buffalo Soldiers ranks in 1889 and received national attention by saving wounded soldiers in June 1898 in Tayucoba, Cuba, leaving no man behind and returning all the wounded to safety. It's that day 127 years ago where all in attendance are reminded about what it means to be a soldier, according to the Army.
Fort Lee officials say they're not forgetting the Fort Gregg Adams namesake. Lieutenant General Arthur J. Gregg and Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams have been considered black pioneers here in the Army. Reporting at Fort Lee, I'm Ben Walls, 8 News.